Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer. Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Swing and a miss with that punch by Moicano. Big power shot there. Islam Makhachev gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, nice straight left. Trying to go to the body here. Unable to find the target.
He passes the half. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Big knee there. Checks that leg kick. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Looks to me like he's got that submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, side control now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Massive shot from the top.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, big elbow. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moicano. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Making all these shots count.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission. You got to be careful here.
Back mount now. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that round.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. What a strike from off of his back. And now he's got the back.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Keep the pressure on. You're doing good.
Oh, he's got his back. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Makhachev's back in full mount. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Oh, more attack. Yep.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh,
He
he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Nice shots landing from the top position. He needs to
Fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. He passes to half guard.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Makhachev's back in half guard. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, great submission defense. In the can.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
He's outstriking you, okay? So I need you to get in there. I need you.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Checks the leg kick. Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry from what we have seen in his previous octagon appearances. Usually, he darts across the octagon and immediately starts to wrestle. Today, he is standing and striking. Maybe he wants to show off.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go-plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Swing and a miss by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Side control now. Makhachev's back inside control here. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change him and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip Bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
Misses with the left hook.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount. Oh, he's out.
Let's work, come on.
Side control.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Final seconds of round 3. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe, relax. Okay, that was perfect. Great control on the ground, but I need you to be more active after those submissions.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. In the half guard.
Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Takes his back now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Changing the position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Nice straight there by Moicano.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
That was a slick transition.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Makhachev's in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Come on, work.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Moicano. All right, feet on the hips here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive...
Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling. Oh, high kick.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. Oh, uppercut to the head, but it's blocked there by Islam Makhachev. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Take your time. Take your time.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Oh, nice.
All right, inside his opponent's guard. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him. He's got it locked in.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so